all of you doing today?
Good.
We're good. We're excited. It's just exciting to talk about the movie.
Yeah.
Look, I'm excited to talk about it. After seeing it at TIFF, I was like, I need to talk to them because I loved it so much. And one of the things that I really enjoyed about it is you can really tell that this film is like through a woman's perspective, which is something that we don't get to see. So I wanted to know about the relationship of both of you working together, and being able to play a character so sexually free in the bedroom, but have it directed by a woman.
I think we bonded very quickly because, and that also goes for Harris, by the way, because the material is intimate and it demands a lot of the actors. It's challenging and it's a little scary. So we had to kind of have these very intimate conversations with each other that were also very fun, I think. And so, yeah, I think Romy is very suppressed. So in the beginning, I don't think she's open at all in the bedroom. She tries to be, but she can't. She's under a sheet, literally, in one of the first scenes, right? She's hiding. So it's all about suppression and control and then slowly letting that out. And also for Harris's character, he's also really exploring masculinity and exploring that whole sexual dynamic with her.
I like that you bring that up because it made me think about sometimes we don't feel like we can fully represent our authentic selves to the world because they might not like, our flaws and all.
Yes.
So I want to know, for all of you being in this industry, like, what have you done to make sure that you can share your authentic self? What was that moment where you kind of would learn to break away from the expectations of what the world has for you?
I mean, I think you can spend so much time wasted on thinking about like how we're going to be perceived and like is what we do going to come across a certain way, and it is wasted time. I think it's easier said than done. We were talking about this earlier, but it's it's freeing, isn't it, to be like the way you are.
It's scary, and then it's
scary, yeah.
Yeah. And finding out who you are. I mean, I think the journey is a lifelong journey of self-discovery, right? So you change, you meet new people, you get new ideas, all of the way in which you process things and the journey of your life. Hopefully you're constantly curious and open and available and you're learning.
No, I think it's a great question. It is. I lose myself completely sometimes in looking at myself through the eyes of others, and I just want to please, and I just want everybody to love me, and I really suffer. And
We
I
love you.
Thank you. Yeah, and I lay awake at night thinking, oh no, what did I say? What did I do? And are people going to like this movie? And it feels so raw and so vulnerable. So I think it's just something that all humans share, that we all just want to be loved and seen. And that's the hardest thing to not be, to not focus on, focus on to be your authentic self, and give love, of course. But so, yeah, it's kind of like the struggle of all of us, I think.
One of the aha moments I had watching this was this whole idea where, women aren't allowed to be sexually free or to have specific sexual desires, but I almost saw being able to have like agency over what pleases you sexually. It's another form of self-love.
Yes.
And I want to know, what was that moment for you guys when you realized that you can love yourself like inside and out? What was that aha moment for you?
I still am not there. I'm there in moments that I think like, oh, now I can accept myself. Or in this moment, I don't care what Harris is going to think of me. No, I'm just joking. But what anybody is going to think of me, I'm just going to be and do whatever I want. But I still struggle with it. I still think it's hard to achieve that.
So hard.
Fluctuates.
It fluctuates, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But I agree with you that I think a lot of women especially think that when they express sexual desire, they are considered like too open or too free, and they need to sort of like be waiting on a chair until they're picked by a man. And that is something that we need to change. And that is why I think our film is incredibly, apart from that hopefully it's entertaining, it's also very important.
I want to talk about you establishing a safe space on set, but also too, how did you guys learn to be scene partners with each other and really make those moments comfortable where you had to be more intimate?
Halina, why don't you start? I mean, it was kind of directed to you first. So.
Well, I think it's very important when you do scenes like that you're super prepared, all of us, and that we all know what we want out of the scene, what the choreography is, what people, where do you feel safe with this or that, or so that everybody arrives that day with a lot of knowledge and clarity. It's just like a fight scene, really, in a way. It's nothing different than a fight scene, but we have these choreographies all, and then we have these scenes in a cheap hotel room that are very difficult. But they are long. It's more that they are long and they are heavy in dialogue that makes it scary. But the intimacy itself is often drinking a glass of milk and standing at the other end of the bar. They're not even touching. watching. So in that sense, there's a lot of suggestion in this movie.
But it's also the environment that's created. I think like what a lot of people don't realize is that when, even if you clear the set, you still have to have, you know, camera operator, cinematographer, boom operator, costume have to come in, makeup have to come in. So it's like ensuring that all of those people are on the same like page. And I think when you can, all dance together, then it really works, and you'll feel like you can put it out there and not worry about what happens as a result. You know what I mean? It's just like it becomes fun then. It's not a scary thing to do.
And I also think we talked a lot about the movie is about shame, and then to use the nerves and the embarrassment in the scene. So you actually see them feeling nervous in their roles and using that, you know, because we wanted to create a very human form of sexuality and not like this Hollywood kind of like, look at how glamorous it all is, because it often in real life doesn't feel glamorous at all. Not to me, at least.
Look, and I love that because I was like, baby, you finna do this? You finna do this, honey? And I was like, okay, I'm gonna take the ride with you. But look, I just want to thank all of you so much.
Do this.
Look,
Like that.
I really appreciate all of you taking time out of your day to speak with me. It truly means a lot. And I'm just sending nothing but love and light all your ways. I hope you have a great day.
Thank you so
so
much.
much.
That's so sweet. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.